Hey, Magic fans, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on Captain Clyde's MTG, and we're in for a long one today, ladies and gentlemen, boys of all girls' ages and stuff, and pronouns and what have you. So, today we have a giant secret layer drop, along with a couple extra spoilers for new Capenna. Some of those spoilers actually came out. Some of them are actually in the secret layer drop, so ta-da. So, with that said, let's get on it. So, remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comments down below, feeds the YouTube algorithm. We got stuff to go over, so let's hit it. We started off with our very first spoiler, Broker's Charm, blue, white, and a green. Get to choose one of three. Target creature gets +1/+0 to end a turn, deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. Destroy a target enchantment or draw two cards. Very interesting three things that you get. You can deal damage, draw a card, or destroy an enchantment. I think that's going to be really big in standard, only because those are three very dynamic things. You know, killing creatures or planeswalkers, killing an enchantment, and drawing two cards. Like, that's the trifecta of stuff you want to do in a format. So I think this one's going to be very popular. Moving right along. Next we have Riveteers Charm. So a green, red, and a black. You get to choose one of three. You get to choose target opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker they control with the highest mana value among creatures or planeswalkers they control. Exile top three cards of your library until your next end step. You may play those cards or exile target player's graveyard. Again, three very useful modes. This may see a lot of play in modern. Uh, just because exiling three cards until you into your next end step can be huge when you're playing in modern with cheap spells. Could also be great in standard. Also, the ability to make your opponent sacrifice a creature is always good, and getting rid of graveyard shenanigans again. Three very trifecta things of sometimes things decks have problems with. So, I think we're going to see a lot more play with these charms than I originally thought. I only thought one or two of them were going to be good, but it's looking like almost all of them have their place. Obviously, some are weaker than others. So, you will have that. But hey, you can't always have it all, right? So, that's the stuff that was not in the secret layer drop. So, as of right now, let's take a quick look at all the cards coming out in the secret layer drop. All right, guys, here we have the April super drop for secret layer. That's right, it's not just a secret layer drop, it is a super drop, which means they're putting as many cards out there as they can, hoping to God somebody buys some. So let's take a look at what we were in for with this secret layer drop. So the first thing we'll talk about is the Streets of New Capenna showcase, where we'll get gilded foil cards. These are the three, and here they are right here. We have Atraxa, Praetor's Voice, Bray, Ethereum Shaper, and Yuris, Maelstrom Wielder. So Atraxa's new card is four colors: black, blue, white, green, flying, vigilance, death touch, and lifelink. You know, the kind of thing that they all have in color with the commons. Uh, and then you have at the your instep proliferate. We have Bray, Ethereum Shaper, so red, black, blue, white. It's a 4/4. When it enters the battlefield, you get two 1/1 blue Thopter artifact creature tokens with flying. For two, you can sacrifice two artifacts and have it deal 3 damage to a player planeswalker. Target creature gets -4/-4 to end a turn, or gain 5 life. And then finally, we have Yuris, the Maelstrom Wielder, a green, red, blue, and black Ogre Wizard, 5/4 trample. When he deals combat damage to a player, um, so Wielder deals combat damage to a player. As you cast spells from your hand this turn, they gain Cascade. Oh, sweet Jesus. So, if these are the cards in New Capenna, like this says Commander all over it, baby. Um, and if they're not in New Capenna, this secret layer drop's gonna be bonkers, and everybody's gonna want it. So keep that in mind. So, what's this thing gonna cost for a whopping 3 cards? That's right, boys and girls. This is gilded foil, so there's only one option, and that option is a buttload. $50 for 3 cards. Right there. So, it also comes with a single-use code for the 3 showcase themed sleeves on Arena. Woohoo. Um, It's only available in gilded foil. I may $50 a lot. I want to pick this up. I don't know if I'll $50. If this is not in Streets of New Capenna, I will buy a couple of these because, good lord, they're just gonna be amazing. They're in New Capenna. I wouldn't buy these unless you just want the extra blingity bling. So you know. So next we have special guest Matt Jukes coming in with Fast Lands, um, with looks like watercolor art my 5-year-old did. Um, don't get me wrong, if you're into this, sweet, but these are just uglier lands of these cards. Uh, and with that, for non-foil, it'll cost you $30, and traditional foil is going to cost you 40. Um, I think it'd be a lot cheaper to just buy these as normal cards and have better art. Unless you want this in foil, again, if this is your jam, go for it. But I don't see anything special about this secret lair. So I definitely will not be getting down with this. Moving right along, we have the artist series Mangali. Yeah, I can't say that last name. And we got some sweet ones here. We have Mother of Runes, a beautiful picture. Death's Shadow, very, very nice. Elvish Mystic, they'd only reprint the thing so you could use it. And you have a beautiful forest, not gonna lie. Like that a lot. However, this is only 4 cards, most of it only usable in Modern. Um, Obviously, you can use a forest anywhere. But that's how that stands. So this will cost you non-foil $30, and traditional foil 40 at the same price as the crappy Fastlands we just talked about. This I probably wouldn't mind getting, although I mean this in foil I would love to have. I'm not spending $40 for this to forest and a bunch of this stuff. So again, this is your jam. Have at it. Uh, yeah, but me personally, not so much. All right, next we have the artist series Siddharth. I can't say these names. I'm so sorry, guys. We have Nomad Outpost. Okay. A beautiful island. Not too shabby. A Ghost Quarter and Concordant Crossroads. Not a bad um, setup of cards, although very sporadic to play around. As in, let's make a land that's red, white, and black, and then put a green card in there that doesn't even get cast off of it. So, again, looks like we see a theme here. Looking like $30 for the non-foil, $40 for the foil. Again, this is your jam. Have at it. But I honestly don't think most of these cards are worth a whole lot of money. Concordant Crossroads is probably the only one worth anything. The rest of them are pretty much have no value. So, if that's your jam, have at it. If not, whatever. Next, we have the artist series Wayne Reynolds. Hey, a name I can pronounce. So here we have SRAM, Senior Edificer. Interesting art. We have Balthor the Defiled. We have Torben, Thane of Redfell. I actually like that art. And Apala, Pilot Exemplar. That's not too shabby either. I mean, I like this art. It's all pretty cool. It's a new version of what dwarves should look like. Again, not a lot of value here if you have the cards already, unless you just want these cool pictures. And I'm going to take a guess here, and I'm going to say it's $30 for non-foil. Oh, look, I was right, and 40 for foil. So, if that's your jam, go for it. Me personally, I don't think this is good enough for me to want, because I can just get the regular cards. Unless you're just really in the dwarves and you want this cool art. So, have at it. Next here, finally, we have, oh, look, it is the left-handed magic cards that we talked about for April's Fools. They are getting reprinted. So if you haven't seen the video for that, go check it out. But this is it. I'm not going to talk about it. I already made a video. Don't want to bore you guys. So feel free to stop the video if you want to check any of these out. All right, that's enough of that. So moving right along, $30 for non-foil, 40 for foil. And this is where I say you'll give me 5 cards that are good and playable versus 4 other cards that have basic lands and non-value cards in it. It makes my brain hurt. Like, this is great in Commander, so is this. This will be great in Commander. This is great in Modern. Like, this is a playable card, and these in foil in reverse. Like, that's a lot of cool stuff going on. I could definitely see myself getting down with something like this. So, yeah. This is probably something I wouldn't mind investing in. Moving right along, we have just some totally normal guys. Wow. So we have the Void Winnower, the 11/9 that opponents can't cast even spells, and your opponent can't block with creatures with even mana values. Basically, if you don't know what this guy is called, he is called I Can't Even. Da-dum-dum. Anyway, Goblin Settler, 1/1, destroys a land when he comes into play. Interesting. Collector Oafy, or Oof as he likes to be called. Green 2/2. Artifacts can't be activated. And we have Avenge Vine, because that's a vine with vengeance. Very unique card selection. I mean, if this is your jam, go for it, but I think I would like the regular art better. I'm just not into this cartoony stuff. I mean, maybe it's more to the new kids who are playing who like this kind of style, but me personally, not so much. Let me guess. $30 for non-foil, yep, and $40 for foil. And again, 4 cards, not 5. So, is what it is. So, as we go to the end, there's the non-stop non-foil bundle, where you get everything we just talked about. One, excuse me. I'm apparently allergic to bullshit and bad deals. But anyway, non-stop non-foil bundle, which is one of everything we just talked about, except for the new Capenna one, apparently. So you don't get new Capenna. Keep that in mind. For 148. Whew. Man, is that steep. And then you have the full of foils bundle, which will actually include the gilded foils, because remember, these are not in non-foil. For a mere 248. Whew. $100 to pay for foiling and 3 extra cards. Yeah, that seems like a deal. Probably not. So there you have that. And then you have the bundle of bundles, where you get it all for a mere 368. Yeah. So, again, this is your jam. Have at it, have fun, knock yourself out. Me personally, I think I'd rather buy a couple collector boxes, stick them in the closet, watch the value go up a little better. Because this ain't for me. But if it is for you, have at it. More power to you. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget, spoilers start tomorrow. So as soon as the spoilers are released for the day, I'm gonna make a video. So stay tuned for it. That's gonna push out some of my investing videos out to the end of spoiler season. Just an FYI. So until next time, be kind. And as always, I hope to see you across from the game table.